My grandmother had a strict rule about phone calls after midnight. Never answer them. Nothing good comes from late-night calls, she'd say. I never understood why until I inherited her old house and her ancient rotary phone. The first few nights were peaceful. Then, at exactly 3:33 a.m., the phone rang. I let it go to voicemail, remembering her rule. The mechanical click of the answering machine echoed through the dark house, followed by static, then a voice that made my blood freeze. It was my grandmother's voice, but she'd been dead for 3 weeks. "Sarah, dear, I know you're there. Pick up the phone. I need to tell you something about the house, about what's in the walls." I unplugged the phone that night, but at 3:33 a.m. it rang again. Impossible. I checked the cord. Definitely unplugged. The voice message was different this time. "Sarah, why aren't you answering? They're getting closer. You need to know what happened here in 1954. Look behind the wallpaper in your bedroom, but don't let them hear you doing it." Against my better judgment, I went upstairs. The wallpaper in my room was old, peeling slightly in one corner. As I got closer, I noticed something odd. The walls seemed to be pulsing, ever so slightly, like something was breathing behind it. I grabbed the corner of the wallpaper and pulled. Underneath, scratched into the plaster, were hundreds of tally marks, and a message written in what looked like dried blood. They come through the phone lines. I tried to warn them all. "I'm sorry." The phone is ringing again now. But this time, when I look at the caller ID, I see my own number staring back at me, and I can hear footsteps coming from inside the walls.